Welcome to English Cafe. Daily English lessons with a touch of coffee, from beginner to advanced. Hi, I'm Lina, and something super embarrassing happened to me last week. We had our final English speaking test in class. My heart was beating like a drum. I didn't study much, and I was really scared. I wanted to find a good excuse not to go. I told my mom, I think I'm sick. She looked at me and said, "Is that the actual reason, Lina?" I looked down. "No, I'm just nervous." She smiled. "Then you need to deal with it, sweetheart. Everyone feels pressure sometimes." I didn't want to, but I went to school. In class, I sat next to Mark, the confident guy who always talks a lot. I whispered, "I'm so embarrassed. What if I say something wrong?" Mark whispered back, "Don't worry, you're smart. Just don't say actually when you mean really." That confused me. "What do you mean?" "You always say, 'I'm actually tired,' or 'actually, I like pizza.' But actually means something different. It means the truth, not just really. So you should say, 'I'm really tired,' not 'actually tired.'" Whoa, that was new for me. When it was my turn, I stood up. My legs were shaking. I took a deep breath and said, "Hi, my name is Lina, and I want to talk about my actual trip to Istanbul." Everyone looked confused. Then I smiled. I mean, the real trip I took, not a dream, the actual one. Now they smiled. I continued. After the test, my teacher said, "Good job, Lina. You dealt with the pressure very well." Deal with pressure means. I was so happy. I wanted to cry. At home, I told my mom everything. She hugged me and said, "See? No need for silly excuses." And guess what? Now I correct other people when they say, "actually," in the wrong way. Hey, did you like this story-based lesson? Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be the first to get more lessons like this. By the way, how old are you? Tell me in the comments. Or which country are you from? Quick challenge. Can you answer these? What does deal with pressure mean? It's in the story. Why was actually tired not correct? What's the difference between an excuse and a real reason? If you don't remember, go back and check the story again. This style of learning is better than any boring class, right? You've come this far, that means you're serious. But if you skip the next part, come on, don't be lazy. Now I correct other people when they say "actually" in the wrong way. Vocabulary. Now let's learn the real meaning of each word with simple examples. Actual means real or true. This is the actual photo from the party. Excuse means a reason that hides the truth. My excuse for being late was traffic, but I overslept. Pressure means stress or a heavy feeling. I feel pressure before every exam. Embarrassed means shy or uncomfortable. I was embarrassed when I forgot my words in class. Deal with means to manage something difficult. I don't know how to deal with angry people. Do you think you've learned these words? Now let's practice them in real-life situations. Try making sentences. Practice time. Imagine these situations. At school, I felt pressure before the math test. I made an excuse for not doing my homework. My teacher asked if I gave the actual answer. I was embarrassed when I said the wrong word. I had to deal with a difficult group project. On a trip. This is the actual map we used in Paris. I felt pressure to speak English with locals. I made an excuse to avoid trying weird food. I was embarrassed when I said chicken instead of kitchen. I had to deal with lost luggage. With friends. At home. I gave my mom an excuse for not cleaning. I was embarrassed when I spilled juice on the sofa. I felt pressure to act cool at the party. This is the actual cake I baked. I had to deal with my little brother's tantrum. Go back and find the sentence you got wrong. Tomorrow, try using at least one of these words. If you really learned something, write your own sentence in the comments.